What's up? It's Gracie Trevino and I'm back on your screen with a brand new video. And hi, I haven't recorded a video in a very long time. It's only been like 5 months since my last upload, but honestly it feels like it's been way longer. I got a haircut. I've changed so much as a person within this past year, honestly. Like, I feel like I even look different. If you guys are watching this video, it's because you guys want to know more about my fitness journey. But before we do get into that, I do want to mention some things before we start the video. One, I hope you guys, if you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, before I even start talking about my fitness journey, I want to talk to you guys about kind of where I've been the past few months. I don't want to go too much in detail, but basically, my dad got COVID back in December of 2020. Things kind of started going bad like in November. I had other family members with COVID and it just took a big toll on me and just like my family in general. So yeah, basically just a lot happened. I went through a lot emotionally, not physically. Well, yeah, physically, because I'm like fit. I physically look different. Got a haircut, I got tattoos that I want to eventually show you guys. But yeah, so once December happened and my dad got COVID, things started getting really bad. Like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but if you guys are interested, I did make a GoFundMe. So if you guys want to like check that out, I will have it linked down below. And if you guys go to it, you'll be able to like read the caption and kind of read more about the story and like what happened and the reason as to why I'm making the GoFundMe. It was something, when I first posted on social media, it was something that was really hard on me. Like, I didn't want to post it because for so many months, like 3-4 months, I didn't post anything on social media. I just kept very much to myself. I started kind of focusing more on myself and my happiness because I learned that like within this past year with like even quarantine, I learned that like your mental health is so important, and if you neglect it, like it can really like come at you at like a full 180. And I just learned that it's so important to take care of your mind and your spirit and just your body. Like, it's a temple, you know, like you have to really take care of yourself. But yeah, if you are interested to know more about my dad's COVID recovery and like healing, and basically kind of why I've been off of social media, you could read the caption. It's a lot, honestly, and even with that caption that I have, it doesn't even sum up half of the stuff that like really happened and what we experienced. By we, I said me, I mean me and my family. It definitely was very hard for me, especially seeing my dad going through that. Like, for people that personally know me, like, I am a daddy's girl. Like, I will forever be a daddy's girl. And so it just hit me really bad. And so I really needed to like step away from social media in general and just really take care of myself and my siblings and my family, because, you know, they really needed me. And I love YouTube. I really do. Like, I miss making videos. But for me, it's not about the likes or the views. Like, I don't really care for that. So when I leave, it doesn't affect me because I only like to put content out when I want to inspire someone, or if I want to put something out just for memories, you know? That's how I see YouTube. I see YouTube like another way of journaling in a way, but like obviously in a video form. And so whenever I get off YouTube specifically, like for months, usually that means that like something is going on in my life. And I just don't like to pretend like nothing's happening and turn on the camera and just smile. Like, that's just not me. I can't fake that. Like, I just would rather remove myself. I like to remove myself and really, you know, be in my room and just be in my thoughts and really analyze everything and trying to process, basically. So that's what I did. I stepped away from social media. I stepped away from YouTube. I didn't post very much. I stopped going out. I still went to work and stuff. And for the people that were there for me when I was going through, I tremendously appreciate you, because there's days that like I just couldn't deal with anything in the world, and I had some really great friends that were there for me and gave me some really encouraging words and just, you know, were there for me and really held it down, basically. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because it's one of the reasons why I got into fitness, honestly, and two, it's one of the reasons why I wasn't on YouTube. Because I was just going through personal stuff, and once everything started happening with COVID and just my dad and his other COVID symptoms, I didn't want to lose myself again. So I told myself, I was like, I really need to find something that can get my mind off of reality, basically, and just like escape for a second. And, you know, I didn't really like go into the gym with like the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds or 30 pounds and I'm gonna get a fat booty and a flat stomach and nice arms. Like, no, I simply, it was all my friend's idea, actually. She has a gym membership and she had like a black card so she can bring a guest. She is also my coworker, and so I want to say in March I am going to be showing you guys pictures and all that. Before I like go deep into it, I just, like I said, want to mention that I didn't start going to the gym with the mindset of I'm going to be losing this much weight, I'm going to be looking this way. No, I just started going because I needed like another escape. And to be honest, like, the other thing is I usually go to the gym after work, which is like past midnight, or like, yeah, like 11:30, 12. And it's just, it became such a great way to de-stress my day, and like I would come home and I would just feel really, really good. And after a while going to the gym, you know, I took progress pictures and stuff. I started going like 3 to 4 times a week without even trying. I was kind of just, I learned to start loving to go, because if you work out, or like, you might feel this way with something else, but with like, for example, the gym, once you start going and you have like a good routine, you start noticing a difference in your mental health and like just how you think overall, how you feel. And like, that's what I would go to the gym for. I would go to the gym because I craved that feeling of just feeling like powerful and just not stress-free, because obviously like that's kind of hard when life has so many other things, but it's like, it's one of the things that helped me de-stress, and I absolutely love it, because, you know, you just put music, you're in your own zone, like you just forget about the whole world, you forget about your problems, and you're just like doing a workout, and you know, you're pushing yourself. You put a certain song that like really pushes you and like gets you pumped, and like you push your limits and you just keep going and going. And basically that's what I did. Like, I started going and I started loving the feeling of how I felt after a workout, and just within time I noticed that I would get compliments that I look skinnier and that I look slimmer, and have I been working out? And I was just like, yeah, I have, but like I never imagined that people would physically like see a difference within a few months. So I started doing progress pictures. I took my very first one the very first day I worked out, which is this one right here. As you guys can see, I look big. And the thing with me is that during that time in March, I didn't feel big. You know, I didn't feel like if I was, and I also was my biggest weight at like the beginning of March, so like beginning of quarantine basically. I was at my biggest weight and I didn't even know it. I definitely felt a little bit bigger, but I wasn't insecure about it, where I was like, oh my god, like I need to lose all this weight, I need to lose my back fat. Like, I didn't realize it, I didn't see it until I literally did like side-by-side pictures from March to October. And even between that time, I didn't go to the gym every single week. You know, there was a period where like I stopped going for like 2 months. So I mean, it was pretty inconsistent, and I was fine with that. I wasn't hard on myself because, you know, it just became kind of like a hobby in a way, because I wasn't hard on myself if I didn't go. I was still eating, you know, all right. It wasn't the worst. And then I look at the picture in October and I was just like, whoa. But then again, like, I went through a lot of personal stuff during the summer. So that's another reason why I didn't go to the gym. But then, you know, once October hit, I took the picture, you know, and I was going to the gym, everything was fine. And then November hits, and actually me and my family had to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. So like this picture was the last picture from the last time I went to the gym in October. And so this is how I was looking last time I went. I took my quarantine lockdown for the 2 weeks. Once I went back into work, I didn't go to the gym again. I kind of like lost my momentum of going. And December rolls around and, you know, it's great, and then all of a sudden just my whole world just turns a full 180. Christmas was so hard on me. It was the first time I was away from my parents and my little sister. My brother was here with me, but it was still really hard. It didn't feel like the holidays. It was rough. Like, it was mentally really hard, I will say that. But, you know, I try to stay strong. I try to stay positive. I constantly was saying, like, everything's gonna be okay. You have to put out that positive energy, because if you just think negative, you're going to attract that negativity and it's gonna become your reality. So, and the only reason I know any of this is because within this past year, I've gotten a lot more spiritual. I don't know if people that follow me really like have noticed or not, but I've definitely become more of a spiritual person, and I don't know, it just has opened my mind to so much, and so much positivity and just good energy. And it's one thing that like has helped me so much through quarantine, through all the people that have gone COVID that I know, like, so much. And so like spirituality and the gym is something that has helped me tremendously and kept me literally sane. The gym, it's such an escape for me that I am so addicted to it. And once you start to see results, you literally have like a different type of addiction to it, because you see the progress, and it just it amazes you, because you see like what you can accomplish if you really set your mind to something, and if you really like push yourself to the limits. Like, you can literally become a whole different person. And I am at my smallest weight that I think I've been ever. I don't know, I don't usually ever weigh myself. Like, even when I first started going to the gym, I didn't weigh myself, because personally I do not like looking at the numbers. I know some people use the numbers to help them and with calories and all of that, but me personally, I don't like looking at like my weight and just like letting that define me. I went into the gym not knowing exactly how much I weighed, because last time I went to the doctors I was like 160 something. That was the biggest I've ever been. And last time I weighed myself, which was probably almost 3 weeks ago, I was at 134, and I literally don't remember the last time I was that small. I think in high school, like most of high school, I think like my last 2 years, I was at like 140, 145. I've always was around that weight. And then, you know, after college, or after high school, you usually, a lot of people start to like gain weight. And like I said, I was one of those people, and I didn't notice it until I did a comparison picture. And like, I was super insecure to even post the picture once I got like my Snapchat memory that it hit 1 year since I first went to the gym. And like, you guys saw the pictures, like I had back fat, and it's like, I don't know, just, I was really, not really insecure about it, but I was kind of like, why do I feel like that if I don't even look that way now, you know what I mean? And even when I went out, like, people would tell me like, Gracie, you look good, Gracie, you look amazing, like, your haircut looks so cute, your hair matches your face shape, your tattoos are cute. And I really have created it into a lifestyle. I've added it to my lifestyle after many years of trial and error, basically. But once you get like a good rhythm, and once you realize that, you know, motivation isn't always going to be there, it's really not. Your motivation can only get you so far, because like I said, motivation isn't always going to be there. So what you really have to do is you have to discipline yourself. You have to be very like strict and on your shit. Like, you have to be on your ass, because if you really want to work for it, like, you have to discipline yourself, and you have to show up even when you don't want to, even when you don't want to do a workout, you don't feel motivated. Like, I promise you, if you go, and even if you do like an easy workout or squats or back or chest, whatever it is, just do a little bit of something, and I promise you, when you leave, you will not regret it. Like, you will be glad that you went and you pushed yourself, because that's right there is already like mental strength, because you're pushing yourself, you're doing something, you're sticking to something, and you're gonna do it no matter how motivated you are that day or not, you know. And there was days where, you know, I didn't want to go, but after I noticed that, you know, I was losing weight, and now I'm more towards my toning stage, where I want to like tone my body and just like get it super, you know, nice and toned. You have to, there's days that you're not gonna want to go, and like, even if you don't go one day, don't be hard on yourself, you know. Don't talk yourself down and tell yourself that you failed as a fitness person, because that's not how it is, you know. You can take breaks, you can take a day off, you can skip a day. If you skip it, just make it up, you know, make it up the following day or on the weekend. You don't have to be hard on yourself, because once you start trying to do it for the wrong reasons, like, it's not gonna happen the way you want it to, if that makes sense. When I do cardio, like, my face turns so red, but it's like, and there's other people there, you know, but you have to just look at yourself and just remind yourself that you guys are all at the gym for the same reason, you know. There's no shame in going to the gym and seeing someone else, or you feeling shame within yourself, because everyone is there for the same reason. Everyone is there to better themselves mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm out of breath. The other thing that I have drastically changed in my life is drinking water. All I drink is water. Like, I will sometimes treat myself to soda, but like only on the weekends, and if it's like, if I'm really wanting like a specific soda. But if I ever crave like any carbonation or like bubbly drinks, I will either, well, no, it's just one brand that I like, and it's called Sparkling Ice. It's literally just carbonated water. So if I ever want like something else besides water that has flavor, I will usually go towards that. It's literally, I think it's like 1% juice and the rest is literally water, carbonated water. No one knows your body more than you do. So when you see pictures and if you see progress like that other people might not see, then you might feel like discouraged. But it's like, that's why you have to just remember that this journey is about you and just only you. Don't focus on like other people or like the person next to you that's lifting super heavy weights and you're like you barely have the bar, or you know, they're running way longer and you can't run as much. Like, that's everyone else's progress. At one point, everyone was in the exact same spot that you were. You know, you just have to build up your tolerance and your strength for that. That's basically what it is. Like, the only way you can start by even having a fitness journey is literally by just starting, you know. Even if you don't have gym clothes, like, just wear sweats and a sweater or a tank top, whatever, t-shirt. Like, stop making excuses for yourself, you know, because that's what a lot of people tend to do, and I'm one of those people. I make excuses for myself sometimes if I don't want to do something or if I'm avoiding something. But it's like, if you really want it and if you really want to make the change, like, you have to discipline yourself and you have to, you know, be mentally stronger to call yourself out on your crap, you know. You have to really be able to notice your flaws and your repeated patterns, and you have to really work on them. And once I started working on like my fitness, and once I started just going to the gym and taking care of my physical health, I then like really started to dig deeper into like my mental health a lot more, not even just with like spirituality. But another thing I started doing this year that actually helped me, or is helping me tremendously, is my planner. I have this planner and I honestly love this thing. This thing has helped me this whole year. I've just been using it since the beginning of this year, and it's just helped me stay more productive, and it gives me motivation. Honestly, it gives you time to really like sit and just plan out your day or your to-do list, things that you like to do. I'm a person that really likes lists and like to-do lists or checklists. If you don't have this or like a journal, you could literally just go on your phone, go on your notes, and you could do to-do lists on there. That's what I was doing, but the typing, I just hate it. I learned that I like to write, and I never thought that I really would. But yeah, I started to use my planner, and it's honestly been such a great investment. Like, it's literally like, what, 10 bucks? I got this at Target, and then it says gratitude, anything during the day that, you know, made you happy or appreciate someone or something. And that's another thing that I've also learned during this thing that we call life, is if you live with gratitude, you will literally be so happy, because you will constantly be looking at all the good that you have, all the happiness, all the love and trust and faith and hope that you hold on to. Because if you're constantly dwelling on like the past or things that you've done that you wish you could have done differently, or different choices that you wish you could have made, like, it's literally not doing anything but like giving you anxiety and stressing you out, because you just wish that you could have changed the outcome. And that's the thing, like, we can't change the past, we can't change our actions that we've done, because they've already happened. So it's like, why dwell on it? You know, you're just stop dwelling and just like learn to move on, learn to grow from it, take a lesson out of everything that you do in life. And I promise you, you will be a way happier person if you just stop dwelling on like what you could have done different, and just start focusing on, what can I do now? What can I do this moment to then, you know, be proud of this moment forward? You know, that's all we can really do. Just be in the moment and appreciate it all. The reason why I'm talking about this is because this isn't exactly with like fitness, but it has to all like come together, because once you start taking care of your physical health, you will want to start working on other parts of yourself, you know, the deep darkest secrets that you have or that you've ever done or whatever it may be. Like, you have to accept what you've done, because whatever's done is done. You can't change it. You can't go back and rewrite history. It's already happened. So you just gotta learn to not do that same mistake again. I don't know if you guys want to know more about like the journaling and my planner and all my other, like, I also do meditation. That's something that I've recently, well, not recently, honestly, I've been doing it for a while now. It's gonna be like a good year almost that I really, you know, have invested a lot of time into myself and my personal growth and just development of becoming the person that I want to be. My most recent picture that I have taken was March 12th, and it was this picture, and I actually posted it because at first I was really hesitant because I don't normally post pictures like showing like my body, I guess. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, because usually at the gym, you know, like as you can see in the pictures, I'm constantly wearing sweaters and leggings. I like wearing sweaters because I like to feel the heat. Like when I'm working out, it makes me sweat more. This picture got so much attention. I got so much positive feedback from so many people that I didn't even expect to like tell me anything. You know, I just posted it just to post it. I literally said, let me just flex a bit, because this is when I realized, I was like, okay, like my body looks good. I look different. Like, I should be proud of this. I should not be like focused on when's the next time I'm going to the gym or when's my next workout, whatever it is. I finally realized, like, okay, I look good. I need to appreciate my body more now, because I've literally gone through so much crap, personal, like, trauma. There's been a lot. So I finally was like, you know what, like, I need to post a picture and just show myself off, you know. Just sometimes you have to just take a bomb picture, post it, and just remind yourself who you are, and remind yourself that you're a bad bitch, because you are. So I posted this picture, and this is a picture that got a lot of feedback, and a lot of people were saying that I look really good. Like, I look snatched, I look just good. And I was really surprised with how many people swiped up, because yeah, I post progress pictures, but like in most of them I have my sweaters on, my big baggy sweaters, so you can't like fully see my body. And when I posted this one, it obviously, like, I'm in a sports bra and spandex, so you could totally see like my stomach, my back, like you could see it all. And so I was really nervous to post it at first, but then my sister was like, you look good, like, post it. So I was like, you know what, you're right, like, I look good, I've been working hard, I deserve to post this. And if anyone sees it as me showing off, then that's just jealousy from within yourself. Okay? Okay. Like, I know I didn't really go in much detail about like what kind of workouts I did, but I kind of just wanted to start off my channel again by just explaining like why I've been gone and how my fitness journey even started, you know? Like, if you guys want to see workout videos or like motivational, I don't know, honestly. I'm just gonna post whatever I want to post and whenever I want to post it, because I don't want to force content. You know, I know YouTubers have like schedules, like they post Tuesdays and Wednesdays or whatever days, and I don't want to do that, because I don't want to have to force myself to record a video because I know I have to upload that following day. I'd rather just record whenever, you know, the time is right. I want it to be authentic and real and not rushed and recorded just because I have to upload. If you guys did go on the GoFundMe and read about my dad's story, and if you guys donated, I want to personally thank you very, very much. Me and my family would greatly appreciate it if anyone donated. You are not required to donate if you do not want to, but if you do, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. me and my family greatly appreciate it. It's been a hard few months, but you know, I'm strong, and with just working on yourself and learning to be alone and just really getting to know yourself, every level of yourself is such an experience, honestly. And I hope everyone one day can really dig deep into themselves and figure out why they have toxic traits or bad habits or whatever it may be. I hope this video gave you some sort of motivation to want to go to the gym. If you're one of my subscribers that is watching this, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you if you're watching, because I am not the most consistent YouTuber ever. I'm the worst YouTuber ever. I literally am so inconsistent, like, whatever. But that's fine. I am okay with that, because as long as my content is real and authentic and just very raw, then I'm okay with that, you know. Again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you donate, thank you very much. If you watched the whole video, thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.